Agriculture and Technology, Bada. Today, my topic is indigenous knowledge on rearing and management of agriculturally beneficial insects. Previous many speakers had told about the indigenous knowledge, so I skip them and go on the beneficial insect. Basically, the beneficial insects are contribute to our crop production, stability in our ecosystem, and enhancing our produce or production by different cross pollination, mainly suppression of the pest like natural enemy, and also improving soil and nutrient dynamics. Next category of beneficial insect. Under this category, the beneficial insect are categorized in different category. Pollinators, beneficial insect with industrial importance like honeybee, sericulture, lag culture, soil builders, predators, parasitoids, etc. We well-known pollinators are play major role in the production in fruits, fruit crop, vegetable crop, ornamental crop, field crop, etc. by the pollination, transfer of pollen from one plant to another plant. Basically, you well known cross pollination are 95%, while self-pollination pollinated crop are only 5%. Under the cross pollination, 85% cross pollinated by the insects and only 15% by the other source. Out of total cross pollination, about 90% of the cross pollination done by only honeybee and rest 10% by others. Next, predators. Predators are basically natural enemy. A predator are free living organism throughout its life. It kills the several prey using large than the prey, or a strong require more than one prey to complete its development. The predators and parasitoids are major component of our IPM system, crop protection system, and they naturally control our pest below the economic threshold level. The parasitoid is an insect whose immature stage develop on or inside a single host, ultimately kill the host as a part of the development, like trichogramma, decomposer and soil improver insects that basically improve our fertility by mixing of the organic matter, improving of the soil characteristic properties like dung beetle, insect with industrial importance like honeybee, silkworm, and like insects. The importance of the beneficial insect play a crucial role in agriculture by improving essential ecosystem service such as pollination, where they enhance the crop yield, productivity, fruit setting, fruit quality, and also contributing nearly 35% of the global crop production. They also act as the natural enemy by controlling the pest population through predation and parasitism, reducing the pest incidence up to the 40 to 70% and minimizing the need of chemical pesticide. Beneficial insects also contribute the soil fertility and nutrient cycle by decomposing organic matter and improving soil structure, accounting for about 15 to 20% enhancement of the soil productivity. The contribution of beneficial insect in agriculture under biological control 25%, pollination 35%, soil and ecosystem services 15%, and other like food web support biodiversity is 25%. Now, traditional rearing practices of the beneficial insect. Indigenous agriculture system widely use locally available materials such as mud pot, bamboo, wood, crop residue to rear and conserve the beneficial insect at local level. Under this, the habitat manipulation is the major activity under rearing up and conservation of the beneficial insect. Farmers create favorable environment for beneficial insects such as maintaining the plant diversity, conservation of the natural vegetation around the field. Next, under that topic, the mud pot, like urban structure mud pot are the made from clay soil, which are commonly used to in indigenous system as rearing chamber and shelter due to their physical properties such as porosity, insulation, and moisture retention capacity. It helps to provide proper habitat and ideal habitat and shelters for the insect, predator, parasitoid, and other beneficial insects. It provides protection from predator, harsh climate, and support pollinators and parasitoid development. For example, traditional beekeeping using mud pot, improving pollination efficiency and honeybee production. And the case history of indigenous beekeeping practices in Jammu region. Thakur et al. 2023 conducted a field-based study in Jammu region covering the districts such as Doda, Ramban, and Kishtwar to document the indigenous beekeeping practices followed by local farmers. The study involved survey and interview of about 300 beekeepers focusing on traditional hive type and management method and productivity. The farmers commonly use mud-based wall hive and earthen structure which allow natural colonization by the Apis cerana indica especially. This system required minimal investment and management, really largely and natural foraging and seasonal honey harvesting. The study reported an average honey yield about 6 to 7 kg per hive per year. Next, bamboo structure. Bamboo structure is also widely used in indigenous agriculture system to create the artificial nesting site and habitat for beneficial insects like bumblebee, etc., carpenter bee, etc. Due to its hollow structure, durability, and easy availability, bamboo provided ideal microhabitat for pollinator, predator, and parasitoid. Farmer place bamboo stick or bundle in field to serve a oviposition site and shelter, especially for the solitary bee and parasitoid like Tychogramma species. This structure also act a purchase for predatory insect and purchase for predatory insect and bird, enhancing the biological pest control, especially in the field of Leptospirus insect like Helicoverpa palmigera, Spodoptera, Lepidoptera, etc. Bamboo-based habitat also improve the diversity, increase natural enemy population, and support sustainable pest management while being eco-friendly, low cost and locally adaptable, and also easily available. Seasonal synchronization under this refers to the alignment of the life cycle activity and population dynamics of the beneficial insect with crop growth stage and pest occurrence to maximize their effectiveness in the agriculture. Under that conceptual understanding, traditional farmers do not depend on instrument, but they observe flowering pattern of the crop, indicate pollinators requirement, appearance of the pest like egg, larvae, eat a single need for the control measures. Weather conditions like rainfall and temperature influence the insect activity, and these observations help farmers predict the biological event and act at the right time to provide the suitable natural enemies for controlling the pest population or suppressing the pest population below economic threshold level. Natural diet also refers the use of locally available food sources such as nectar, pollen, honeydew, and crop residue to support the survival, reproduction, and activity of the beneficial insect in our agro ecosystem. These diets are part of the indigenous knowledge system and reduce dependency on the artificial feeds to the pollinators and other beneficial insects like nectar. This is the energy source for the pollinators, and pollen protein requirement fulfilled by the to the pollinators. Traditional rearing of Trichogramma. Trichogramma is well known and most effective egg parasitoid. Basically, that reared on the Coursera cephalonica, rice male moth, traditionally reared in the earth pot, wooden box, or simple tray, where farmers use locally available grains such as sorghum, maize, or bajra as a food substitute to the Coursera cephalonica as a host of the Trichogramma. Then the eggs are collected manually using cloth or sieves and exposed to the Trichogramma under the natural condition of the parasitization. Subsequently, the parasitized eggs are pasted on the paper strip or card using locally prepared gum such as starch paste, dried and directly released to the field for the biological control of many of the pests. Indigenous insect pest strategy. Indigenous management strategy are traditional experience-based practice developed by the farmer to conserve and utilize the beneficial insect for sustainable pest management. These methods are eco-friendly, cost-effective, and adapted to the local agro ecosystem. Conservation of best approaches of the pest management system to avoid the chemical pesticide. The chemical, it helps to conserve the beneficial insects such as predator, parasitoid of different insect available in our agro ecosystem under various type of cropping systems allowed to natural biological control to regulate the pest population efficiently. It also maintains the ecological balance, improves soil health, and promotes sustainable agriculture by reducing the environmental pollution and input cost, like especially the cost of pesticide applications. Use of botanical extract. Botanical extracts are plant-based pesticide prepared from farmers at local level as of the different part of like leaf, seeds of the flowers, roots of locally available plants which have pesticidal properties used by the farmer to control the pest in an eco-friendly way without the harming of the beneficial insect. For example, like NSK, neem seed kernel extract, garlic chili extract, lantana leaf extract, pongamia leaf extract. They are very effective to many leptospirus insect and also hemipaterus insect, especially aphids and soft body insects. Neem-based products. Neem-based products are derived from neem trees, Azadirachta indica, and contain the active compound that is the azadirachtin, which act as antioxidant, repellent, and growth regulator by disturbing the molting in harmful insect NSKE is the next product, is also very effective, a wide range of sucking pest and chewing pest. For example, aphids, whitefly, Desi, thrips, leaf miner, caterpillar. At local level, the farmers prepare the NSKE by the collection of the mature neem seeds, then remove the seed coat. Next step is the separation of the neem kernel, grinding into the coarse powder, weighting 50 gram powder per liter for preparing the 5% NSKE and 40 gram per liter for preparing the 4% NSKE, and trying the powder in the muslin cloth, soaking in the water for 10 to 12 hours or overnight, and squeezing and extraction of the active compound in the water, and next to filtration through the cloth and addition of the soap solution as the sticker substances, and NSK solution are ready for spray in the field. Next product is the garlic and a chili leaf, chili extract. For garlic, chili extract is also a traditional botanical pesticide prepared for crushed garlic and chili, which act as the repellent, antioxidant, and contact toxicant against the pests such as aphid, thrips, whitefly, while remaining safe for beneficial insect and also maintaining the environmental stability. For preparing the garlic or chili extract, to collect the material from local market or local level. For preparation, 100 gram garlic plus 50 gram chili and 1 liter water, crushing and grinding them as the paste, then mixing and soaking in 1 liter of water, keep overnight and filtrate them for removal of the solid particle by using muslin cloth or filters. Then dilution, adding 5 to 10 liter water plus 5 ml soap solution as a sticker and apply in the field. Mode of action, repellent, antioxidant, and contact toxicity. The role of Panchagabya in the beneficial insect. It is also considered as the traditional bioformulation that play an indirect but important role in the pest management by enhancing the plant health, supporting beneficial insect, and also creating a balance in our agro ecosystem. For preparation, collection of ingredient including 5 kg cow dung, 3 liter cow urine, 2 liter cow milk, 2 liter cow curd, and 1 kg ghee. Mixing them, cow dung with the ghee thoroughly and keep for 2 to 3 days. Then addition of the liquid like cow urine, milk, and curd, and mix them well. Enrichment, that is the optional, adding 1 kg of jaggery plus 10 to 2 bananas plus 3 liter coconut water. Then fermentation, keep for 7 to 15 days with delay stirring. Then filtrate them through cloth and removing the impurity. Then dilute for preparation of 3 to 5% solution, mixing it in 3 to 5 liter Panchagabya in 100 liter water and apply in the field for soil application and also by the foliar application. Next, push-pull strategy. A case history, the push-pull strategy has been successfully implemented in the maize-based farming system in East Africa to control stem borers especially, and also improve the crop productivity. In this system, maize is intercropped with the repellent plant such as Desmodium, while attracting the trap crop like Napier grass are planted around the field border. Napier grass is also used as the trap crop for invasive pest, that is the fall armyworm, distributed worldwide. The Desmodium release volatile chemical that repel pests and also suppress the parasitic weeds like Striga, while Napier grass attract pests to lay eggs but does not support the larval survival, thereby reducing the pest population naturally. The field study has reported 50 to 80% reduction in the pest population and significant yield improved in the maize crop by using the pull push strategy. Indigenous knowledge role in the integrated pest management. The indigenous knowledge play a crucial role in integrated pest management by providing locally adapted, eco-friendly, and sustainable pest control practices developed through generations for farmers. I give the list of some common indigenous culture practices against insect pests without affecting beneficial insects, like crop rotation, growing with the different cropping systems, basically to target the soil-borne pest and borers, and working as the break pest life cycle by removing host continuity, intercropping, growing two or more crops together for aphids, borers, whitefly, disturbing the pest colonization and enhancing the natural enemy, trap cropping, sowing time adjustment, field sanitation, deep summer plowing, use of resistance variety, removal of the alternate host. They are also benefited to our pollinators, our natural enemies, and other beneficial insects, and also improving the environmental balance. Role of beneficial insect in the insect pest. Beneficial insect, like many species of the ladybird beetle, are play a crucial role to predate on short-bodied insect like aphid, mealybug, whitefly, thieves, and many of the Leptospira larvae in different vegetable, fruit, cereal, and other agroecosystems. They directly suppress the pest population naturally in our agroecosystem and minimize the cost of pesticide control measures. The other beneficial insect like lacewing, hoverfly, predatory mites, ground beetle, technid fly, it also parasitize or create the insect pest. The advantage of the indigenous knowledge in beneficial insect pest. The first advantage, it is a very low cost and economically viable because it relies on locally available materials and reduce the input cost. It also helps in conservation of the beneficial insects by avoiding the harmful chemical effects. The indigenous practices are locally adapted and climate resilient, ensuring the stable of the production under varying condition. It also promotes the biodiversity through mixed cropping, habitat management, and diverse farming system. It passed or generation to generation, preserving traditional wisdom and culture heritage. It supports integrated pest management by complementing modern scientific approaches. It is also eco-friendly and sustainable as used in natural sources and maintain the ecological balance. It reduces dependency on the chemical, which practices by encouraging the use of the botanical extract, biological control, and other biopesticides. These are some limitations. The practices, indigenous practices are often not externalized, leading to variations in effectiveness across the region and condition. It result of the Indigenous knowledge-based methods can be slow and less immediate compared to the chemical control methods. There is limited scientific validation and documentation, which reduce the wider acceptance and scalability. Indigenous method may be less effective during surf pest outbreak, where rapid control is required. Lack awareness and training can be result in the improper application of the technique. Indigenous knowledge practice are often local, location specific, and may not be performed well when transferred to different climatic regions. The climate change and environmental variability can affect the reliability of the traditional practices. The limited availability of some natural resources like plant and materials may restrict implementations. The conclusion, indigenous knowledge of rearing of the management and agriculturally beneficial insect represent a sustainable, eco-friendly, and cost-effective approaches to the pest management. These traditional practices developed through generation of the observations and experience effectively conserve and utilize the beneficial organisms such as predator, parasitoids, and pollinators to maintain the ecological balance in ecosystem. Indigenous knowledge-based methods such as the use of botanical extract, habitat management, trap cropping, pole post strategy, and traditional rearing technique reduce the dependency on chemical pesticides while enhancing the biodiversity and soil health. Although these practices may have limitations in terms of the externalization and rapid actions, their integration with modern scientific approaches strengthens integrated pest management system. Overall, indigenous knowledge play a vital role in promoting resilient, climate adapted and sustainable agriculture, ensuring long-term productivity while safeguarding environmental and human health. Thank you for the opportunity.